Right, Lauren. So your journey began with regards to your role as a massage expert for babies and infants when you had your son, and obviously the challenges of delivering a premature baby or a child that needs to be in an incubator. They're not being held by their parents. So I can understand that your motivation towards wanting to look at massage as a way, almost as a therapy for that time when they're away from you, because your son was born early. So yes, it'd be great to learn a little bit more about the role that massage can play when it comes to that early time, that first 2 weeks, really, after you've given birth. So I'm going to minimize myself. I might drop off as well, just to give you less of a distraction, but here we go.
Thank you. And can I just say, my baby sling was the best thing that I had. I'm so glad that we had one. So big up to baby wearing. It's the best thing ever. So yeah, baby massage. So really from the moment a baby is born, they actively seek interaction with others. Loving touch and skin to skin from a primary caregiver can really play an enormous part in establishing physical and emotional connections. And obviously massage is a really useful form of positive touch, and an extremely important part of communication between parent and baby. As you mentioned, my experience, I kind of became a bit baby massage obsessed when my son was born. As you mentioned, he was born early. He was in an incubator for the first 5 weeks of his life. So obviously not the ideal start for a new family. But when he was around 1 week old, one of the nurses showed us a couple of baby massage strokes. She actually told us she was showing us to help with his digestion. But now that I know more about it, I think she actually realized that I was struggling to bond with him, and that the massage really did help. It was great for his development, because babies learn through touch, but it was also really great for my mental health. So yeah, so many benefits. And the really great thing about baby massage is, and something most people don't know, is you can do it from birth. Obviously, as we've already said, really helpfully from everyone, when you first have your baby, it can be overwhelming. Sometimes you've got no idea what's going on. You're lacking in sleep. Your baby's constantly hungry. There are so many different things that your baby is dealing with, being new in the world. But baby massage, so the strokes can be really beneficial to lots of different things that your baby might be going through. So some of the benefits that most people already know about, it can help with digestion, colic, reflux. It helps to promote sleep and muscle development. But also there's a few areas that a lot of people don't realize that it's helpful in. So it can reduce stress hormones like cortisol, promotes positive interactions. It can help with skin conditions. It's great for cognitive and brain development. And then later on, it's really useful for teething, and if your baby has a cold or a cough as well. But for me, as I said, the most important benefit was the bonding at first. It helped me to change the way I was feeling and start to spend quality time with my son. And also, actually, kind of on that note, I can't talk enough about the benefits of baby massage for dads. They often don't get that same contact that mums might get, particularly if a mum is breastfeeding. And it's a really great opportunity for them to bond as well. Another great thing I wanted to pick up on is, I've already mentioned my mental health, but actually there have been numerous studies done, and in particular on baby massage as a tool for those with postnatal depression. One study showed that a group of mums with postnatal depression who took part in a 5-week course had significantly less depression and significantly better interaction with their babies than a similar group. So, it's really, really important for your mental health. Obviously, it's not going to stop postnatal depression, but it helps you to be able to relate to your newborn and to spend some quality, loving time with them. And also for babies with disabilities, learning disabilities, physical disabilities, As long as it's taught sensitively and professionally to parents, it offers them a non-stigmatizing, inclusive and empowering environment in which to learn a new skill that is really beneficial to those babies. One study showed that babies with Down syndrome who received massage experienced improved visual acuity, the depth perception developed sooner, and maturation happened faster than the control group. So it's great for everybody. So just quickly, I just wanted to kind of talk you through how to do it and when to do it. I'm not going to go into loads of details because I don't have lots of time. But like I said, most people don't realise that babies can be massaged from birth. A lot of the classes start at 6 weeks. That's primarily because you might have had, or hopefully would have had, your checkup by then with the GP, so you know any concerns. I personally start my classes at 4 weeks because I think that you can start them earlier, and I think that the baby and the parent get a lot out of it. I don't start classes for newborns because it's